Happy Monday morning. Happy to be here with you again. Oh, what a beautiful weekend it was here. I don't know what it was like where you were, but wow, just incredible. And so nice to finally be able to get outside in the warm weather and really enjoy Mother Nature. And I want to encourage all of you to make sure you're doing the same on a daily basis. Today, I'm going to be talking about CSAs and what they are and the benefits of joining a CSA and how to find a CSA near you. So there are so many resources out there, but so many people don't know about these resources, and they're incredible resources. So first of all, let me explain what a CSA is. It's community supported agriculture. So what you're actually doing is supporting the local farmers in your community. And when you join a CSA, it depends on what the farm has in place. You can potentially pay quarterly or every 6 months or once a year. And what you're actually doing is investing your money in that farm in exchange for the fresh produce. And that fresh produce is usually coming to your doorstep every week. So you really want to check out your local farms, check out what they offer. Many times you will be able to ask the local farm if you can pick and choose the things that go in your box. So normally when the box comes to you, it's whatever's in season, whatever is ripe, whatever they've harvested is just going to come to you in the box. You're either going to pick it up, or maybe they deliver. Maybe there's somebody locally who delivers. You have to look into that. For me in particular, I can't eat nightshades. I don't eat nightshades, which are eggplants and peppers and regular potatoes, because of some health issues that I had. So I just got in the habit of not eating those because I was dealing with an autoimmune issue, and I just never started eating them again, even though my autoimmune issue is in remission. So, which I do with nutrition, by the way. And you can do it too if you're struggling with something. So for my local CSA, I asked them, is it possible for me not to get peppers or eggplant or tomatoes? I can't do tomatoes either, or white potatoes. And they said, yes, I have the ability to swap things out of my box. Now, you're not going to get that with every CSA. So if that's your situation, you really want to make sure that that's something you're able to do. If they say no, then the next question you can ask them is, where are they showing up in the local farmers markets? So most CSAs are also supplying their produce to the local farm markets. So check that out. Find out where are they going. See if it's in a local farmers market near you. And then you can go there to purchase the produce. And, the only downfall to a CSA really is that if they have a really rough season, you might not get as much as you normally would get. But when you're buying through a CSA, when you've made that decision, here are the benefits you're going to get. Number one, you're going to be able to save money and save time. You're saving money because you're buying what's local and you're buying it fresh in season. Number two, you're going to be healthier. I want you to think about it this way. No matter where you are in the country or in the world, whatever is growing locally during that season has had the ability to adapt to the weather in that season. And when we're nourishing our bodies in a way where we're eating a food source that has already adapted to the weather conditions of that season, it helps our bodies to adapt to the weather conditions of that season. So when we're eating live local produce, we're eating food that's alive. It has energy. It has the energy of that season in it. So if you're in a winter month and you're in an area that's cold and you're eating a lot of root vegetables that take a little bit longer to cook and prepare, but really warm up on a really deep level, it helps your body to warm up on a really deep level and helps you to adapt to the cold weather. And it's really going to help build you a strong immune system. So just the plants have to adapt to weather, and create an immune system for themselves in that ecosystem, that's exactly what's going to happen inside of your body when you are eating foods that are locally grown and in season. So you're going to, number one, save a lot of time and money. And number two, it's going to help you strengthen your immune system. So it's definitely something everyone should be looking into. You should be checking it out. The third thing is you want to ask them if they're spraying with pesticides. And if they say yes, you might want to move on to another farm and see if you can find one that is not spraying with pesticides, because pesticides in a lot of your foods are going to really penetrate all the way to the core of the food. And so you're going to be ingesting those pesticides, and over a long period of time, they could make you sick. So that's something to ask about. And maybe you want to ask them, how often do they rotate their crops? You might want to go visit the farm and meet the farmer. I've done that recently, and it's so wonderful to know who you're actually buying the food from and meet the family. And it helps you to feel more connected to your food source, which just that alone has a really positive effect on you, like on your mindset, on the way you feel when you're eating the foods. And it's a lot of fun, especially if you have kids and grandkids. It's just a lot of fun to go out to the farm and have the chickens all come around you when you come into the farm, because they're roaming around freely, eating grass and eating seeds and eating things in nature. And when you set yourself up that way, it's really going to promote optimal health. And if you're dealing with any kind of health issues, it's going to be beneficial to you. And if you're trying to lose weight and keep it off for life, it really is going to help you when it comes to losing weight. So I just want to drop a link here, because you're probably thinking, well, I don't even know the first thing about how I find local farms, how I find farmers markets in my area. I don't know anything about that. Okay. So let me drop this link for you. You want to go to localharvest.org. When you go to that website, you're going to be able to put your location in at the top of the website, and it's going to pull up all of the local farms. It's going to pull up all of the local farmers markets if they've registered on the site. And most of them do register on this site because the site is free. There's no exchange of money. No one's benefiting financially from this site in the regard of farmers putting their information on there and farmers markets putting their information on there. It's free to them. They don't have to pay for it. So this is how they get found. So maybe if they don't know about this site, they're not registered there, but most of the time you're going to be able to find local farmers and local farmers markets. And even if you're in a city, they're everywhere. There's great farmers markets in the cities. So you really want to check this out, because I think a lot of the time what I'm hearing people talking about and what I'm hearing clients say to me, they don't even know about the local farms. They don't even know about the local farmers markets. They have no idea. And maybe you're shopping at Whole Foods, or you're shopping at Wegmans, or you're shopping at a mom and pop organic shop. Like we have Kimberton Whole Foods here. Maybe if you're in my beloved city of St. Augustine, you have Diane's Whole Foods. There's True Foods, I think there's a True Foods, or that could be a restaurant that I'm thinking of. But anyway, I digress. There are so many locations around you. No matter where you live, you can get tapped in. I've had people say, well, I live out in the country. Great. You've definitely got farms around you if you're out in the country. So if you want to create, number one, if you want to save money and save time, buying fresh produce that is close to where you live, so it's already adapted to the environment that you're living in, and it's going to help your body adapt to the environment that you're living in and create optimal health, then go to this site and check it out for yourself. Okay. And then number two, if you want to create optimal health and wellness, and you want help losing weight in a really healthy way, you want to go to this site and you want to find your local farms. You want to find your local farmers markets and you want to start visiting them. You want to consider a CSA because it could be so great for you and your family. And if you're like me and it's just you and your husband, maybe you're an empty nester, all your wonderful children are grown and living their lives, you could maybe knock at a neighbor's door and say, "Hey, I'd like to join the CSA, but it might be too much produce for us. Do you want to join with us and we can share the box?" I've done that with my neighbors and it's a great solution. And then it also creates a great relationship with you and your neighbors. So it just takes it to a whole new level that we can join together to create health and wellness and utilize all of the resources we have locally right around us, uh, and really create that bond with what we're eating to nourish ourselves in the best way possible. So I hope you found this information about CSAs helpful to you. I hope you'll grab this link and you'll check it out so you'll know where you can go in your area. And I hope you'll give a CSA a try. I mean, it's worth a try. And if it's not working out for you, you can always cancel and try a new way. But you won't know until you give it a try. So I hope that you will. And I want to thank you so much for joining me. I'm here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. And I love to be here with you and bring you valuable information. If you find this valuable, please share it. This is one of my most important posts to be shared because so many people don't know about CSAs. They don't even know about them. They don't know what they are. They don't know how to find them. So just think of all the people you could be helping by sharing this post. So please do share it. If it's been helpful, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, let me know that what I'm providing for you is valuable and you appreciate it. Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, make it a great day.